Hi everyone, my name is Mokshanath Reddy. Today I'm explaining experiment number 4, stat statistical inference. Aim of this experiment is to demonstrate various statistical interface techniques such as sample mean, population mean, and confidence interval, and correlation and hypothesis testing using Python for data science applications. And go through the description here. And some of the key concepts are sample mean, population mean, and confidence interval, and Pearson correlation, and covariance, hypothesis testing. These are the some formulas for the above key concepts. And the basic commands used here in this experiment are uh, import libraries, and we know basic command is import pandas as PD and the NumPy as NP. And we already know about matplotlib uh, pyplot as PLT. And new thing is scipy import as STATS. And to read the CSV file, we have df is equal to, we know this is the basic command for to import CSV file. And display, calculate, and these are the basic commands again here. And now we'll go to the given questions. Hmm. Uh, this is the this code is used to fill the empty values in the given data set. And next first question is calculate the sample mean of unit price using a random sample of n is equal to 15 observations from each branch, and then repeat the sampling and compare the same means. And this df branch dot unique, this gets all branches, and a sample n is equal to 15. I mean n is equal to 15 will I take it as 8 here. And it randomly selects the eight records from a branch, and mean calculates the average unit price. Here is the mean in the last line. And the output is displays the sample mean 1 and sample mean 2, and from the branch C also, C and B also. And next we'll go to the second question, is calculate the sample mean of unit price using a random sample of n is equal to 25 observations, and compare it with the sample mean obtained for n is equal to 15. I take it as for all the question I take is that n is equal to 8, because I don't have 25 n values of nearly 25. And this select 15 records, I mean 8 records, n selects 8 records, and compare both mean in branch wises. And the output is shown as sample mean n is equal to 8 and sample mean n is equal to 7 for all the A, B, and C. Next question is calculate the population mean of the unit price for each branch. And here we see that this used to filter the data for each branch, and uses mean on the entire unit price column. There is no sampling is involved here. And the output, as we know that it is displaying population mean and for the A, B, and C. And next we'll go to a fourth question. Calculate the 95% confidence interval for the mean unit price using a sample of n is equal to 8, that we here they given as 25, and I need to take 8 because I don't have 25 n values. And it is telling it selects the 8 random values observations, and it calculate the sample mean, and it standard errors. This stats dot interval, this calculate the confidence interval and calculate the mean for the branch. And the same output is displaying lower and upper confidence limits for the branch A, B, and C. And next we'll go to fifth question. Change the confidence level of to 99 percentage and calculate the confidence interval. This same procedure as fourth question as we seen the before. Confidence level changes from 95 to 99 percentage, and here we see the confidence level has same is in the fourth question. And next we'll go to the sixth question. Here we select the 25 random samples, calculate 95% confidence interval, and plot them. And here we it generates, I mean, n value, it takes the random 8 values and calculates confidence interval lines. It uses matplotlib to draw interval lines. Draw a vertical line for population mean also, as you seen in the output. See here, interval lines and population lines here in this given graph. And next we'll go to the seventh question. Here we need to calculate the Pearson correlation coefficient between quantity and unit price for each branch. And here the select quality and unit price columns. Core method this sorry core method this uses measure linear relationship. Here we see branch A, B, and C. Next, we'll go to eighth question. Calculate the Spearman correlation coefficient between rating and unit price for each branch. And it will select the rating and unit price. This same correlation method, we take it as Spearman. And next, the output as shown here, branch A, B, and C. The output is rating and unit price. And next, we'll discuss ninth question. Ninth question is calculate the covariance matrix for unit price, quantity, tax, total, rating, and age. And here it selects the unit price, quantity, tax, total, rating, and age. This is the output. And next, last question is to perform hypothesis testing using Z-test. The average unit is claimed to be 50 units. Given they have given a population mean is equal to 50 and population size is 20. Population standard deviation is 12, and sample mean is 54 and sample size is 25. And next, this we know the Z value. This is the formula. Sample mean minus population mean by population standard deviation by maths. I mean this math that square is basic command. And next, it finds the p-value using norm.cdf. This command, this syntax keyword, and it compares p-values with 0.05 as we given here. And this is the output. Z star 6 is equal to p-value, reject the null hypothesis. And that's it for video.